Hey there, friends. Welcome back to some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. When we last left off, basically, we got back from the Humanist mission, and I ran around and did a lot of things. And then I talked to people. That was pretty much the entire episode. Now, I was going to talk to Amsel at the beginning of this episode, but I still actually do have some optional things I can do. So, I kind of want to go to those. Plus, I didn't think to look about if we have any new jobs. Unread mess. Okay, that's the new messages. Okay, let's see. Payback is sweet. Oh, it's this dude. I was gonna see if we had any more new jobs, so I could take the, I like to get all the side stuff out of the way before going on to the main thing. The screen flickers to life and Maxim's face appears. He's wearing a broad grin and you can hear the sounds of celebration in the background. Hey there, Muzzle. Not sure if Tuck gave me the right address, but I figured it's worth a shot. I don't know if you heard, but our favorite political club got hit from all sides by the F state today. It was glorious. Anyway, just thought you'd want to share in the good news, and thanks for your help back there. I don't think we would have made it out of there without you. He raises his hand in salute. Take care, Seltin Mcfarkles. Yay! The message ends and the image fades. You find yourself back at the inbox. And we have a thanks. Oh, it's from Alexander. Hey, Seltin Mcfarkles. Under Dietrich told me that I could message you here, so I figured I should. He probably told you that I'm living at Samuel's, huh? Which is just down the street. Like, right over there. Well, that's where I am. It's different, I'll give you that much. I like that I don't get pressured to hurt people here, so that's good. And nobody smacks me around, even though I can tell a lot of the orc and trolls want to. I do get yelled at a lot and called a lot of names, but I guess that's making me feel bad about that kind of thing is all part of the plan. Life kind of sucks right now, but at least nobody's going to make me kill anyone. Uncle D says that it's going to get better, and maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, I mostly wanted to say thanks. I mostly wanted to say what? Oh, reading hard, English reading. Anyway, what I mostly wanted to say was thanks for not killing me back at the Humanist compound. I had a gun on you, and you totally could have, but you didn't, and I'm really glad about that. Thanks, Alexander. Okay, so do we have any jobs? View all pending and active jobs. So we have the farmer cleanup and the prototype extraction. Oh, these are pending jobs. Oh. Oh, okay. These are new things. My brains just went, what? Yeah. Amsel's face winks onto the screen. Seltin Mcfarkles, here you'll find a complete transcript of my conversation with Air Schmidt, a potential client. As you will see, the details of the job are a bit more vague than I would like, but the payout is quite substantial. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in the affirmative, our client will be notified and I will make the necessary preparations for the run. One other thing, Air Schmidt provided me with a device to assist you on the run. He calls it a little black box, apparently. It can be used to compromise the power and security systems of the run site. If you opt to take the job, be sure to take it with you. Amsel's image flickers, then winks away. A moment later, a glowing blue text field begins to scroll up from the bottom of the screen. Greetings, Herr Amsel. I trust that this connection is secure. Naturally. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? Call me Herr Schmidt. Very well, Herr Schmidt. You have some business for me? Indeed, I have a job for your team. A simple matter. Judging by what I have heard of your team, I imagine that they will be well suited for the task. The interests that I represent have learned that Ag Chemi Europa, nice name, is working on a company-wide project, something that very secret, very new. Reliable sources inform me that they're keeping a working prototype of this new venture at their Berlin facility. I see, and your employers wish us to acquire this prototype for them? Naturally. What is this project? If you want my team to grab the prototype for you, they'll need to know what they are looking for. I'm not at liberty to say. I can tell you that the prototype has been branded Mark 6. I know Roman numerals. Totally. I can also tell you that your team will find it on the 25th floor of the Berlin facility in the office of one Albrecht Haushofer. Further, I can assist your team in disabling the building's security and gaining access to the 24th floor. From there, however, they will be on their own. Such vagueness can be dangerous, Herr Schmidt. I will not commit my team to a run without better understanding what the job entails. Facing such dangers is the purpose for a Shadowrunner, Herr Amsel. Your team will be rewarded handsomely for their services. My employers have set aside 20,000 new yen for the job. Consider it hazard pay if you wish. Make it 25,000 new yen or look somewhere else. 22.5, final offer. Very well, I will pass your offer on to my team. Are there any other further details that you can provide? Ossifer's office will be locked behind a vault door. The lock is old-fashioned, of the mechanical variety. I'll provide your key with a copy of the team. Your team with a copy of the key. I will also support you with a little black box of solid-state device that your team can use to override a variety of building systems. Your team will enter through the facility's underground garage. When your team has acquired the Mark 6, have them exit through the same garage. I will have a van waiting to extract them. Thank you, Herr Schmidt. I will pass your offer on to my team. Good day, Herr Amsel. We're going to decline the job for now. We'll actually come back to these. Because the first thing I want to do... So we do have other jobs. The first thing I want to do, though, is... Remember... In the... when we were doing the last run, I did a cut to... a... Lucudaire from the... in the cafe or the coffee shop. Well, I want to do that job because that honestly does lead to other choices being made in different missions. So I want to do that one, in which the point of that job was we need to go with a team to place these listening devices in this guy's office. Like, that's pretty much it. Go in there, do that, come out. But we have to go with another team. And in order to do that, we have to go to Frankfurter Tor to meet Luke Adair's team. We're going to do that one next. As in, right now. So, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Trial run. As the U-Bahn hums towards the Frankfurter Tor, you tug idly at the fabric of your maintenance uniform. You found it in a duffel bag on your seat when you boarded, along with a note from Dare to put it on before your arrival. The moment you step off the train, the note said, "Your trial run begins. You are to rendezvous with the rest of your team, reconnoiter the building, and plant the specified devices in Alshire's suite. Beyond that, your approach will be left to you. Do not disappoint us. You are being watched." So we're basically, they're watching us, seeing what we can and cannot do. But then again, we're a Mcfarkles. The only thing we can do is awesome. As you emerge from the dingy confines of the U-Bahn terminal and step into the light of day, you find yourself confronted by a wall of muscle in a knight-errant uniform. "You're with maintenance?" It isn't a question. He stands impassively, waiting for a response. Yes, sir. Have you seen any other maintenance guys around here?" "Yeah, they've been trickling all over the last 15 minutes or so. I've already done a security check on your entire crew. Everything checked out. So you're good to head into the building whenever you want." "Remind me, what does the rest of my crew look like?" Thanks for your time. Have a good one. Yeah, this won't end bad. A young dwarf looks up at you wide-eyed with apprehension. From the way that she's fidgeting, you can tell that she's terrified. She bites her lower lip, eyes darting from side to side. Finally, she takes a step towards you. Hello? Are you Mr. Seltin Mcfarkles?" Yeah, that's me, my late." "No, you're right on time. But the rest of us got here early, and one of the others was pretty vocal about not wanting to wait. He took off, and the other guy followed him. They're already inside." Great. Just great. The dwarf wrings her hands. "I'm sorry, I told them to wait, but they didn't listen. They just muscled on past me and waltzed through the front door." All right, calm down. I see that you got a toolbox. Are you a rigger or something? She swallows. Well, no. I'm probably like you, not like the other. I'm not like you, not like the others. You should probably know that. Then what are you like? A normal person with a boyfriend and a cat and a shitty apartment. I'm not a career criminal, is what I'm saying. I'm just an electrician. You're not a Shadowrunner? What are you doing on this crew? Her face flushes red. I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just say someone did me a favor once, and that coming along on this thing is how I have to pay it back. Look, in the end, it doesn't matter. I have to be on this run, and you have to bring me along. It's what they want. Shadowrunning is dangerous enough without having a base to that. Alright, fine, you come along, but stay the way. You at least know how to defend yourself? Well, kind of. I brought my taser, and I have a little hold-out pistol for self-defense. I've done some shooting at the range, but I've never fired at a living thing before. Certainly not a person. I'm hoping that we can get through this thing without me having to. That makes two of us. When did our teammates abandon you? About 10 minutes ago. I watched them start through the front doors of the building we're going to hit. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. They'll still be on the first floor. Nobody's getting upstairs until I bypass the security locks on the elevator. That's why I decided to wait for you out here. I figured that they couldn't get too far ahead of us if I didn't go inside with them. Alright, let's get in there before the others blow the run. Yeah, okay, let's do it. So, we have a little dwarf electrician. She is on our team. Much Tim's, much electrician. A mid-level corporate compound complete with the living spaces on the upper levels. Is there anything over here? No, just some dudes. Anybody, hey dudes? Anybody that wants to talk to me? Hello. Anybody want? Don't you have somewhere? Hey, yeah, I have somewhere to be right here. You want to know where I have to be? Right here in your face. And now I'm going to start to dance. Yeah, stuff $1. Stuff $1 in my pants. I'm dancing. Okay. Okay. So, let's go inside. They're obviously waiting for us. And we have people that apparently are dumb. Who knows? As you step through the door, you find yourself confronted by a pair of men wearing the same kind of uniform that you are. Judging by their expressions, there's no love lost between the two. Hearing the door swing open, they turn to face you. The shorter of the two, a human with arcane symbols tastefully embossed into his belt, glares at you. You're here, finally. And you brought our little mouse of an electrician with you. Better late than never, but not much better. You're tardy enough as it is. He jerks his thumb at the elf standing beside him. I'll leave it to you to keep our pack mule in line. The elf's lips curl into a snarl. Hanging from his back is a bulging pack that looks incredibly heavy. His broad shoulders sag under the weight of whatever's inside. He's dumb as a post, but he can lift heavy things. Might not be bad in a fight either. At the very least, he can soak up a few bullets for the rest of us. Staring daggers at the mage, he spits on a long string of foreign words in single susurrant breath. The sound of it is lovely, but the expression leaves a little doubt that the message behind the words is an ugly one. Oh, and I hope you can speak Sparrelli. He shakes his head in disgust. Damn useless immigrants. Did I hear you right? Did you really say that I was tardy? I mean, what are you going to do? Send me to detention? Do us all a favor, keep your opinions to yourself. The corner of his mouth lifts into an ugly smirk. You may be the leader of this team, but I'll speak my mind whenever I please. Get used to it. Oh, and by the way, think you've gotten here a little later, pal? I've got an important meeting to get to, and if I'm late, this shit's gonna hit the... This isn't gonna get us to your meeting any faster. He flashes a hateful glance at the dwarf, then turns his attention back to you. No, it isn't. So let's get to the penthouse, plant the cameras. I'll master them against any detection, then we can all go our separate ways. The elf mutters something under his breath and hitches the bulky pack up a little higher on his back. His muscles bulge under the strain of it. Looks like you drew the short straw on their team assignments, friend. Or, that pig looks heavy, I can help you with it if you want. The elf blinks uncomprehendingly and then takes a half step back. I told you, you can't understand a word you're saying. Nothing's come out of his mouth but that pigeon drivel the elves call a language. It's a Tyr Tarjanine dialect, if I'm not mistaken. I wish he'd do us all a favor and go back. Can you understand me at all? The musical tones of the elvish tongue pour out of his mouth again, but you can't make out a word. His dialect is quite foreign. It's unlike the form of the Sporheli spoken by the elves in Tir na Nog. The elf falls silence. He looks at it just as frustrated as Mage is. I guess it'd be as the Mage is. Just relax and concentrate on the job. Your words don't seem to have much impact. The elf's scowl deepens. Let's see. Now that we're all together, let's discuss our approach. Anyone know where we're supposed to get into the Owlshare's penthouse? I do. If you can get me to a building access panel that's on the same circuit as the penthouse, I should be able to put its security system into maintenance mode. The job will take some time, some creative rewiring. Well, that and whatever is in the pack that the elf is carrying. Our employers gave me the schematics. And do you know where we'll find that access panel, Mouse? Quit calling me that. She takes a moment to calm herself. Yes, I do. There's an access panel in one of the mid-range apartments on the same floor. My contact gave me a key that should get us in. You've said should twice already. That makes me feel uneasy. Well, there's nothing that I can do about that. It's the plan that I was given and we're stuck with it. Unless you have a better idea, we'll just have to follow our instructions and hope for the best. She turns to face you. Get me to a building access terminal on this floor and I can rewire the elevator. That's the first thing that we need to do. Once we're upstairs, we use the code I was given. I rewire Owlshare's security system and we hide the cameras in his apartment. Her brow furrows. Well, that's the theory anyway. Alright, let's go. So, we need to get Jaina to the utility room, get the team upstairs to disable the penthouse security, and have James hide the cameras in the penthouse. And there's a stressed out suit. He looks more like a person than a suit, but let's go talk to the suit. Hey! The well-dressed orc stops pacing to stare at you as you approach. The heavy worn lines etch his forehead and his eyes are bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in a month. I don't want to be rude, but I'm busy right now. If this is something about building maintenance, take it somewhere else. James' cheeks flush red. He takes a step forward. Watch it. Don't you talk down to me like... The orc bristles. Like a janitor? Yes, I do, because that's what you are. If you keep wearing that uniform, you better watch the attitude. Now, isn't there a floor that you could be cleaning or something? I've got a lot on my mind to worry about important things. I don't want to be bothered. Hey, man, relax. I'm sure that'll all work itself out. With a visible effort, he calms himself. Look, sorry, I'm not trying to be unpleasant. It's just that I have a huge presentation to give him the board in 20 minutes. I stayed up all night practicing it, and now I'm so tired I can't even remember my own name. That's rough. He shakes his head miserably. I'm going to botch this, and the worst part is, most of those bastards will assume that it's because I'm an orc. They already make jokes behind my back. After this, it's going to get a lot worse. That's tough, man. Best of luck. He scowls and continues to pace. Alright, so let's take a look around this building. We have a inspect, which is a boutique food kiosk. The sign out front advertises a variety of local sourced foodstuffs, all of them terribly overpriced. Take a closer look at the food on offer. Glancing in the self-serve refrigerated section of the kiosk, you find a variety of sandwiches wrapped in slick plastic. You could eat for a week for the price of one of these things. Rich people and their rich people food. Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's see. There's a corporate woman. There's a tech vendor. Let's go with the corporate woman. A well-groomed corporate couple stand in the corner, browsing racks of pamphlets about new enhancement headwear. The woman's head turns at the sound of your approach. Upon seeing your uniform, her nose wrinkles. Oh, hello. Are we in your way? We wouldn't want to, keep you from your work. Her spray-tanned husband chimes in. Right, last thing we'd want is to come between you people and whatever it is you do. Yeah, we've got some repair work to do. The flux dilator is leaking coolant. A real messy job, believe me. His eyes widened. Is that dangerous? We should call security. No need to panic. It isn't dangerous or urgent. Say, what are you looking at there? This, he holds up the display model that they were inspecting so that you can see it. A small chip along with glossy, attractive information sheet. It's a pediatric skillware plus system for our son. Our little Hans deserves the very best, and he'll need it. Oh, that's the woman. My bad. Our little Hans deserves the very best, and he'll need it if he's going to compete with his classmates at the academy. That means headwear from Augmentech. We may not be as rich as the other parents, but this at least is something that we can do. Let's see. This stuff isn't cheap. You must be very devoted parents. I'd like to think that we are, and no, it isn't cheap. But unfortunately, these sorts of enhancements have become nearly mandatory at top-tier schools like the Academy. Our son's classmates have come from affluent families. Even the least successful of Hans's peers have pediatric encephalon, and that ranges on up from there. The Academy grades on a curve. If we were to send the Hans to school without any enhancements, we'd be setting him up for failure. What about the kids that can't afford cyber surgery? The scholarship students, you mean? He pauses, considering. Well, I suppose it's someone has to be at the bottom of the pile. Yes, but that someone won't be our Hans. It's an unfortunate situation, of course. He cocks his head on apologetically. But then, that's the world we live in, isn't it? Let's see. So the rich kids get the deck stacked in their favor, and the kids who got where they are on merit get shafted. Sounds about right. Like I said, it's the world we live in. It is. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. It's a dog-eat-dog world. The sooner your son learns that, the better. Yeah, your world maybe, not mine. Well, I suppose that I wouldn't expect you to understand. Now, if you don't mind, I'll get back to shopping for my son. Go and push your broom somewhere else. Bitch, I will shove my frickin' mage hand so far up your ass you'll be, you know, butt doctor and stuff. That, whatever, I can't remember it right at this second. The butt doctor. Yeah, that guy. Now I'm going to talk to you. The woman behind the counter smiles at you, her cheeks dimpling. Good afternoon, and welcome to Augmentech, the boutique that makes the better you for you. Her voice is overflowing with forced cheerfulness. Idly, you wonder how many times she has to give this exact speech every day. Tell me how I can help you today. I might be in the market for some cyberware. Then you've come to the right place. She gestures about a terminal in front of you. Please feel free to browse our catalog. We have a huge stock of performance-enhancing augmentations to make you into the person you've always dreamed you could be. Look at the catalog terminal. Scanning over the tastefully designed catalog, you find that most of the Augmentech stocks consist of overpriced cosmetic cyberware, metabolic tweaks to help burn away cellulite, that word polymer hair extensions, ultra-expensive leonization treatments aimed at wealthy, that word, oh my god. Toward the back of the catalog, you find some more practical chrome. Nothing that a Shadowrunner would want, from designer replacement limbs to nefarious screens for alcoholics. Augmentech carries the very best of the fashionable implants for the ultra-rich. The mental enhancement section is a little more promising, but you don't see anything that you couldn't find or already find in the Krezrazar. You're about to turn away when the ad on the last page grabs your attention. The newest iteration of the Encephalon system, complete with integrated math SPU. The F-Encephalon Next, rights reserved, as it's called, is bleeding-edge commercial-grade tech. Non-compete agreements prevent it from being sold at most stores, but you found one that carries it. Hey, this headwear looks interesting. Mind if I take a look? She glances at the item on the screen. Looking at the new Encephalon, huh? Good choice. Our regional supervisor's one, and it's amazing. Totally worth the price. And what is the price? It doesn't say so on the screen. We're doing a special right now. Yours for only 250 new yen. Well, seeing as I don't need cyberware, nope, not interested. So, yeah, that was interesting. Alright, we need to actually, like, find some place that we need to go. Oh, and there's a tailor. Is there a butcher and a baker and a candlestick maker, too? The saleswoman expression brightens at your approach. Welcome to Dunkley's? Man, that dude's name is amazing. Good old Dunkley. Old man Dunkley. I remember when he was over on the pond. He would throw onions at squirrels. Not too sure why. He was kind of crazy. Are you shopping for a suit? A fashionable business suit made of ballistic cloth catches your eye. It'd be a simple matter to slide it under your baggy maintenance overalls. Let me see that suit. Ah, good choice. Style and safety if you have a good eye. She takes your arm. Here, let me show you to a dressing room. Holy crap! 1,500? I only have 300 bucks. I'm freaking poor. It's all good though. Here we go. This looks like where are we gonna be? Let's see. Let's inspect. An electrical junction box and a knight errant. The guard stance shifts slightly as you approach. Can I help you? Yeah. Could you open the door onto the utility area? We have some work to do in there. You can't read the guard's expression through his mirrored face mask, but his body language makes it clear that he's staring at you. This door is security coded Delta grade. Your ID says that you're just a Theta, so no, I can't open the door. You're not listening. We have work to do in there. I heard him loud and clear, mop jockey. Now you listen to me. Nobody without a Delta clearance gets through this door, period. I suggest you talk to management. If you really do need to be in here, they'll upgrade your clearance. Otherwise, piss off. Cool down. We're on the same side here. This is a dispatch problem, I'm sure of it. I don't envy you guys having to work with them every day. The guard's shoulders relax. Yeah, I hear ya. I swear, it's amazing that anyone gets anything done around here at all. Tell you what, if you don't need to go all the way back to management, just call it in, get your clearance changed. I'll let you guys in as soon as the authorization comes through. Nah, I'd better go take care of this in person. But one thing before I go, instead of this week's protocols, they sent us out with last week's. Anything changed since then? He shakes his head. Unbelievable. You know, it makes my blood boil to think about how much money they make. It's people like you and me that actually keep this place running. And yet the idiots up at dispatch pull in triple what we do for sitting on their asses and fouling everything up. Right there. Right there with you, man. Now about those protocols. Yeah, let's see. They changed the emergency code, assistance code from November to Indigo. I think that's it. Everything else should be the same from last week. Indigo, yeah, thanks. Now I better head back to management to get that clearance issue sorted. He nods sagely. Best of luck, pal. Do us all a favor and call out those idiots at dispatch. Not that it'll do any good. On second thought, don't bother saying anything. They just wind up getting another raise. Don't I know it. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you too. So, we know that something changed to Indigo. Whatever the hell that means. So is that everything? So, we still need to get in somewhere. Maybe there's another spot over here. Maybe there's something through here. Oh, yeah, there's an open door. And, oh. I don't know if this is a good idea. The guard steps forward, interposing himself between you and the terminals. Your security clearance doesn't authorize you to be in here. Let's see. Your buddy across the way wanted me to give a message. Status Indigo, comm compromised. Does that mean anything to you? The guard jerks upright in alarm. He said, what? Step out of the way, please. Yep. I totally played you. Security terminal. The terminal's logged into the building security system. It should be relatively simple to trick its threat assessment software into sending out a false positive. Enter the false data in the system to indicate threats coming from a far part of the complex, away from your target. A few response codes flash onto the screen. Well, okay, I'm guessing that means that everything's open. Let's go! Away! By away, I mean this way. We've got a lot to... Oh, how do I get out? Oh, no, 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 no. Didn't mean to do this. You there, maintenance guy, stop right where you are. Is there a problem? You're damn straight there is. You lied to me. Nobody called it Code Indigo. And when the dispatch took a closer look at your work orders, they found that they were fakes. You're all coming with us. Crap. The mage's hands ignite with arcane energy. His mouth curls into his ugly smile. This is the end of the line for you boys. Bad luck. Hold on, everybody. We can still talk this out. Jane begins to stammer out in agreement, her eyes wide. Yeah, we don't want any trouble. The guards jerk their weapons out of their holsters and turn to fire. Shit! That was not what I wanted to do. Hoopy. Well, I wanted to go over here. Not over there. Over here. So let's see who's got what. He's got punch in. He's got that. And what's he's got? He's got spells. We actually got triple AoE spells. So it's actually triple AoE. Or I mean, I have 2 AoE spells, and then he has one AoE spell. But you know, I can try and finish this off. Okay, now what's her taser do? I think her taser does AP damage, doesn't it? Let's see, how many AP does he have? Hell yeah! Oh, now I have to reload it. Oh, that takes one thing to reload, but he can't do anything. So, that just leaves you needing to kill that guy. And... Sweet! And then I'll just cast this for the lulz. Do 29 damage to you. Your blood's all over the place. Pick up the key card. So what I was meant to do was I was going to go in here. And actually, do I still need to go in there? No, it's locked. Oh crap, the alarm's going off. Well, I screwed the pooch on this mission. Huh. I never did this wrong before. Oopsie. Utility hub. Wordlessly, Jaina pops an access panel at the base of the terminal and begins snipping wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel cover and strands. Alright, that should do it. I bypassed security, lock on the elevator, we're good to go upstairs. That was quick. I know my way around electrical systems. My father used to own rental properties all over Munich, and I helped him maintain them. She smiles shyly. I've been rewiring buildings since I was a little girl. Touching. I don't know what it has to do with getting to my meeting, but please, by all means, keep waltzing down memory lane. We'll wait. I couldn't care less about your meeting, James, but we should keep moving all the same. Are you ever not a dick? Yeah. If you make me miss my meeting, you'll see exactly how much of a dick I can be. You're supposed to be our leader, so pull your head out of your ass and lead us, preferably in an upstairs direction so that we can get done with this before security catches us. Did you just see how we just killed them? They've already caught us. Just saying. Already caught us. I don't know how good I'm going to get on this review, but I'm going to be bad. Alright, I'm going to need you to get me to this floor's access panel. That'll be in room 303 on this floor. The door combination's 14291. She glances up at you. Make sure to write that down. 14291. Okay, once I'm there, I can put the penthouse door in maintenance mode. I'll set that key code combination to 111111111. So we shouldn't have any trouble getting in to plant the camp. James cuts her off. We've already wasted too much time. If we don't pick up the pace, I'm going to be late at my meeting. And I cannot afford that. He points at you. You're going to have to get us moving faster, jackass. No more unnecessary delays. No more long speeches. You're in no position to dictate terms. Yeah, put me in charge of this team, remember? The mage's lip curls into a sneer. A fact that I'm painfully aware of. If we weren't under instructions to follow your lead, this would be a very different conversation. Yeah, well, you are, so shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. God, I wish we didn't need you to finish this job. His lips curl into it. God, quit curling your fucking lips! It's annoying! Sadly for all of us, you do. And by the way, we're going to have words when this is over. When this run is over, mouse. A stream of caustic syllables pours out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands are clenched into fists. He rolls his eyes and points his bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak. I want to get this over with, Seltin Mcfarkles. I want to get away from these people and go home. From around the corner you hear a sound. Heavy boots on tile, moving towards you at a full run. Oh no. Well, yep, it's time to yep. It's time that we take care of this. Poopy. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, ruin your day. Oh, that was 16 damage. I expected more. Alright, can I get, no. Yeah, she'll go right here. The taser doesn't reach that far. Dang it, so I'm gonna go with regular gun. 1 damage. Oh baby. I've got this. I can handle anything you throw at me. 1 damage. My bad. Rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, he is. And alright, douche. You're gonna have to... Is there only 1 spot? There's not enough room for 2 people over here? Alright, well I guess you're gonna go here. No, you're gonna go here. Alright. Let's get started. I knew you had a grenade launcher. I knew it. That's alright. Do I want to use the AP one or the damage one? You know what? We're going to do the damage. Can I get for more than... Alright, well, hopefully that hits. Oh, look at that! Oh, mama. Mas explosions. That's what's up. That's how you roll, yo. I should have actually kind of left him in the open. Poop! No. 8, 5. Let's go ahead and give him some more aiming. And might as well heal her. Because she's got bullets. Actually need him. Sure. Attacks with 2 attacks with less critical for critical may hit adjacent. You know what? Just go ahead and pop that. Come on. Okay, I'm guessing that did damage. I'm gonna move her over here. Try to spread everybody out. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, poop. Miss. Damn. That's okay. I just got another AoE for you. Oh. Damn. That was 70%. Can I hit people from here? Nope. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get in the open with that dude. Alright, come on. Pop him. He's dead. Pop him. 1 damage. You are so good at what you do. Reload. And... Ah. What? Crap. Yeah, he needs to be. I don't need it. Like, I don't want him to die. And really needs to go. Really? 6 freaking damage? Is any of you close enough to... No! Oh, that's what I do. I thought I'd accidentally clicked it to go forward. I was like, no, I don't want you to go forward. Actually, I need him to go forward. Get more close to do more damage. You're going to miss anyway. That's fine. Come on. There's death. And... go ahead and give you some more accuracy, I guess. Ouch. No, he's gonna die. He should be dead. He's dead. She's got accuracy. He's now got super accuracy. Go ahead and reload. And let's go ahead and get behind the box. Get behind to books. Reload. He's so far away. So far away. Okay, you need to heal yourself. Wait, how much damage? Someone took a lot of damage. He did. There we go. And... yeah, no, you need to move forward as well. Ouch. It's a good thing my heal's off cooldown. 91% chance. There you go. For 9 damage. So good at what I do. 79%. Sweet. Now we're just going to go ahead and shoot you. Wow. That's what's up then. Okay, so we need room. What room again? Was it 304? I totally forget. What's over here? What is over here? Oh, that's okay. That's the penthouse. We don't go. I'm guessing we go there later. Let's see. Mission items. 303. That's it. Where's stuff? Yeah, that was 303 right there. So, crap. 14291. Okay. This trendly designed panel reads Apartment 303. A slick high-grade keypad has been mounted into the door frame. Use the keypad. I've already forgotten the thing. I start thinking about other things in my mind. So, 14291. 14291. 14291. 14291. And the door is opened. But what will we find behind the door? Find out next time, guys, on some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. Till then, you guys take care, and as always, have a good one.